YouTube, Captain Machine here. Bit of an update, random topic. Basically, I've been musing over this idea for a campaign for a while now, and I'd like to get some feedback from you guys. I've also mentioned this on the Yogg-Sothoth forums because it is a Cthulhu idea I've come up with. I've also briefly mentioned it on my blog as well, link in the sidebar. And I thought I'd run it past you and see what you think. Basically, it's a MacGuffin campaign, or it's probably not a MacGuffin campaign. I'm using the word incorrectly. The idea being is that the group gets given a diary for somebody in the past who's fought against the mythos or seen the mythos, and has passed the information on to his next generation, and that is the player characters. And they take the diary and they can pretty much read it as is, and they'll figure out there might be some spells hidden in there, some hints and tips, and some plot ideas. And if you follow the plots and go to the various locations mentioned in the book, things will happen. To which end I have bought, well, I bought one, but then I bought 2 books, because I went to the Continental Market today, which is this market they have in town centre occasionally, and the idea being that it has all these different products from different countries, and you can, have a good laugh with it. I bought some schnitzel, had it in a bun, very nice. I bought some wild boar sausage, Danish cheese, you get the idea. I also picked up a leather-bound book, although I'll talk about this one in a moment. This is the one I bought first. This was the original idea to run it with. This is one second. This is a Rocker John Rocker leather-bound book. You can pick this up from Debenhams. They're like £12 a pop. And basically, it's a nice small size. It does have lined paper in it, but it is leather-bound. It is real leather. It's like, smells nice. And the idea is that that is going to be filled with all these different types of notes. Although, having said that though, I also picked up this, which is the same price, but it's more handmade. It's basically closed together by this little strap of leather that goes around the side. And it folds out, and you got your book. Well, I'm not sure holding it upside down, didn't realise it. You got your book there, you see. There you go. It's bound quite simply. 5 little books. They've all been tied to a spine, if you can see that. Yeah. And it's nice to hold in your hand. It's got this rather authentic feel to it. Yeah. That was the plan. Now, it is going to be a bit awkward and complicated, and it's going to take a lot of time to do it. Most people, myself included, tend to write campaigns with an overarching plot idea to it, but they don't write it in great detail. They kind of plot point it, or at least have it mapped out in their head, and they write 1 or 2 weeks of material in advance, or maybe even, if they're productive, 3 or 4, but never more than that, because, as we all know, as a GM at least, no adventure survives first contact with the enemy, or in this case the players. Not to say that the players are the enemy, but, So basically, to do this, I'm going to have to write the entire campaign from start, or at least the grasp bit that relates to the diary. I was thinking of using this as the diary that they find initially, and maybe they could get led to this in the future, and this will be another diary led by somebody else, which will have even more stuff in it. It could be like season 2. This is adventure 1, this is adventure 2, if you want to call it that. That'd be a good idea. So basically, I've got to write the adventure as is, and then transfix it over to the diary, and then I give the diary over to the players, which they hold in their hands. Now, I've been talking on the Yogg-Sothoth forum about this, and people have suggested, well, if it has mythos information in it, it should cost you sanity to read it. So I'm going to have to figure out a sanity cost related to it, because it's going to be written in plain English, so it's going to be very easy to read and very easy to understand. Maybe the idea of the sheer magnitude of how easy it is to understand the gravity of the situation is what drives people insane. Same goes for spells as well. But then again, you lose sanity from casting spells, not by reading them, typically. So that's my idea. So if you've got any ideas, recommendations, video responses, post them below. Thank you for your time, guys. Goodbye.